Hello everyone, I'm Jim Longworth and welcome to another edition of Triad Today, coming to you once again from the beautiful Cedar Botanical Garden in Kernersville. We'll tell you more about them later on, and later on is when the roundtable shows up and we'll get into Lord knows what kind of controversy with them. So stay tuned for that. We have a lot of great information coming for you throughout the show, including a COVID update from Novant. But where we want to start is talking about youth grant makers. Find out all about that with two very special guests. On my right, Shaheen Tolles is Director of Communications for Z. Smith Reynolds Foundation, and she has brought along a special guest of her own. Katie Sonny-Lee is Manager of Strategic Initiatives for the Winston-Salem Foundation. Welcome, ladies. Good to see you.
Thank you. Good to see you.
I'm going to ask each of you the same first questions just to sort of break the ice. We'll start with you, Shaheen. Just remind people, what's the mission of the Z. Smith Reynolds Foundation?
Sure. Well, the mission of the Z. Smith Reynolds Foundation is to improve the quality of life for all North Carolinians.
All right. Same question for you, Katie.
Sure. The mission of the Winston-Salem Foundation is to make sure that everyone in Forsyth County is thriving.
And people might be wondering, hey, we don't normally see two of the foundations seated together talking about things, but that's exactly kind of the important point of this conversation, Shaheen. Tell us about this partnership that the two foundations have in relationship to the Youth Grant Makers Program, and we'll let Katie go into more detail in a minute, but tell us about the impetus of this partnership.
Yeah, absolutely. So the Z. Smith Reynolds Foundation has been proud to partner with the Winston-Salem Foundation's initiative of Youth Grant Makers in Action. For the past 5 years, we've provided mini grants to YGA, and really excited for Katie to tell us more about the initiative.
Yeah, Katie, let's learn more from folks maybe that haven't kept up with it. What is the Youth Grant Makers all about?
So Youth Grant Makers is an opportunity for youth in our community to build leadership and to engage in their community, to support youth-led work and youth-led projects that benefit youth. So it's rare that youth are able to make all these decisions for themselves and for their peers. Usually adults are there telling them what to do.
When I was growing up, that was a big thing to complain about. You know, you go to city council, hey, it's you old guys are making all the decisions but not in this.
No, I'm there, but I just do all the administrative work, doing the emails and scheduling, but they're the ones making decisions. So each year we have about 20 youth that come together, and it's based on an academic year, so it follows their school. And they come together to decide what kind of projects they want to fund, and then they put a request for proposals out themselves, they advertise, they spread the word, and then when all those proposals come back in, they read through each and every one, meet with each group, and then decide which ones they want to fund based on the available funds that we have, which are so much more thanks to ZSR.
Yeah.
It's been a great partnership.
Yeah,
we couldn't fund all the groups we wanted to without them.
No, and so we're talking about youth sort of making decisions about what's important to youth, and that makes a lot of sense. Any new or recent initiatives we should know about?
It's been busy lately, yes. We have, we just made our grant decisions for this year. I say we, I should say them.
Yeah.
They just made the grant decisions for this year, so we were able to fund 7 youth-led projects that benefit youth in Forsyth County with almost $7,000. So that was really exciting to see in the youth, watching them go through that process and seeing empowered them and help them gain leadership skills. To see how that works was really great. And it teaches them that they can be philanthropists too. You don't have to be a millionaire or Bill Gates.
Right.
You know, it can be anyone. And then right now we also have the application open for people that want to participate in the fall in our new session. So that's all on our website at wsfoundation.org/YGA.
And we will put up the general website in just a second, but before we do that, before time runs out, Katie, and really this is for both of you, why is this program so important to the community? Shaheen, I'll start with you.
Well, I think as Katie mentioned, I mean, it's a way for students and young people to really see what's going on in the community and to be young philanthropists, and to really actively take part in making decisions that are going to benefit young people.
Yeah, and you're shaking your head yes.
Absolutely. For them to be able to have these funds to make the decisions about what they want to fund, and the projects are youth-led. We actually don't allow adults in the interview. It's all the youth.
Wow.
I know. And then they get to make decisions on projects that will benefit youth too. It's all about the youth, and it teaches them that they can be a philanthropist, whether it's with their time, their talent, or their treasure to benefit their community.
I like to think of myself as a youth. I might come in and get in that whole thing. Up on screen, wsfoundation.org. It's a general website, but you added to that the
/YGA.
YGA. You can do a /YGA or get to the regular general website. And ZSR.org is a general website for Z. Smith Reynolds. Ladies, thanks for all you do for the community.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, we'll be right back after this.